we're going to jump into our next topic here. So welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to do a quick update on the Cybertruck. Two things that just actually came out in terms of like the design of it. And I also want to poll you guys. I want to get your feedback on what pricing do you think it's actually going to come out. I'm talking about initial pricing because there's certainly a price I want it to be at. I do have one on order, fingers crossed, but there's certainly a price that I want it to come out at, and I'll tell you exactly why I want it to come out on that. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on your Tesla at the best possible price, or just getting really good financing on your Tesla. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description, but more on that later. All right, so let's take a look at this. If you I've been following along Cybertruck. If you've got one on order, let me know. I want to know what number are you in line. But this was the big thing out of the other day. Like, we started to see a lot more Cybertruck spottings. There was like one on the street driving around in Palo Alto that, you know, had like a lot of reflections coming off of it. There was another one in like a factory doing like a 3-point turn, which was really cool. You could see like the real wheels starting to turn in the back. But a lot of people started to, you know, pick at the Cybertruck, right? So we've got the corner mirrors here that everybody like started to focus on, which seems to be new. That it seems like most people like it. You can remove them if you want to, but this one thing with the light bar here, because there was older pictures or older concepts in which there was a big light bar in the back, and it didn't seem to show in the most recent video. But Elon has come out. He's come out and said production will have a red light bar. The other thing with that is, though, the front of it, I don't have a picture here, but the front of the Tesla Cybertruck had a bunch of, you know, a big light bar in the front of it, but it seems like that will not be making the cut, this top part right here, because most states or a lot of states have different regulations against that. So it seems like that actually will not be coming out, which kind of sucks because that looks like a badass feature. I would love that. I mean, when I saw the Cybertruck in person, it was absolutely insane. It's bigger than what you think it is. It is massive. I don't even know where I'm going to put this thing if I get it, but it is big. And like that front windshield is ridiculous. And if you're, I think it's still at the Peterson Museum in LA. If you're in that area, you can definitely go check it out yourself, but that's where I saw it. But the big thing is that I'm really curious about is what pricing is this going to come at? Hopefully it comes at a good price, right? Because when they first unveiled it back in whatever year it was, there was a lot of prices thrown on the screen. The lowest was like 39,000 all the way up to like, I think 79 or 69,000. But now with, you know, how things are much different with production, material, and all that stuff, the price could be a little bit higher. So I want to know what you guys think the price will come out. We know Tesla's MO, they always come out with the most expensive version first to really rein in and lock in those profits. Like, think Model Y Performance, they'd love to sell more of those because they can make more money on each of those. But here's a tweet from Holmar's catalog. He says, quote, "They will only announce one price for the highest end quad motor variant." And I really hope it won't be more than, you know, $100,000, because once you get past that, it gets tricky. That's for sure. I mean, we have Rivian competitors out there like what, $79,000, $80,000, give or take. You've got the Ford F-150 Lightning as low as $50,000, but most of them are also 80 to 100K. And so Dirty Tesla put out a poll out there, and he says, "What do you think of the Cybertruck pricing for the top trim? No full self-driving." And it's pretty even, actually, if you look at it. 70, I mean, this is mostly probably wishful thinking. 70 to 80K, 26%, 80 to 90K, 27%, 90 to 101, 24%, 102 or more. Oh, wow. So it's pretty even across the board. I mean, you could literally just throw a dart, but this is the price that I want it to be at. You can see I quoted right here. I'm really hoping for it to be 77,990, like right a tinge under 80,000, because if it comes under 80,000, then it qualifies as an SUV or truck, and then you would potentially get the $7,500 tax credit on top of that. So I'm really hoping it does come under that, because you know me, just like everybody here, like, I want a good deal. I want to save on taxes. I want to make sure it makes the most sense. So if it came under $80,000, that's that would be the sweet spot in my opinion. Hopefully they do. I mean, most likely they won't. The other side of me thinks that they're going to come out with like a 990 truck, and it's going to be more expensive than everybody else's. But Tesla could do something really cool too. They could just slick deal it, I guess, for say, to build some hype on it, because that will only help their stock price. Because they've got like 3, 4, 5 million orders in the queue, and there are ways to check what number you are in line, but definitely some pretty interesting stuff. So let's jump into the comments, but let me know what you think the price, the Cybertruck pricing is going to come in at. Do you have one on order? What number are you at? Are you excited for the Cybertruck? I mean, I never thought it was actually, I've seen videos and all that stuff, but I was not excited at all, because, I don't really get excited until the car is actually being delivered and in people's driveways. But it seems like it is actually coming out, from what I've been hearing, June, summer, July, and all that stuff, or maybe even by the end of the year for like full production. But I'm also curious, like what type of production are they actually going to be able to pump out as well, right? So definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know your thoughts on it, but we're going to jump into some of the comments and some of the questions. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is a Patreon link, so check it out if you are interested. So let's switch it up so I can answer some of the comments and questions, because that's the benefit of the live streams, right? Like, you guys are able to jump in, ask anything you want. I'm going to put the inventory screen back on the page, so that way we can have something to look at that's kind of in line with the thumbnail and the title, right? But we'll put on this screen price increases. But let's jump into some of the comments and the question. New York Traveler, welcome. Samuel, hello. Dennis, well, hello. Do you think Model 3 will get even more cheaper? Yes. Model 3 standard range? Yes. Maddie, hey buddy, where's my charger? Yeah, winner decided at the end of this month. So actually another PSA on this. There's been of course we got attacked by a spam bot, and this person is trying to scam people. Be aware of this person. It's of course, they copy the name to at DennisCW 807. This person is replying to every single comment on that giveaway video where we're giving away a Tesla wall charger connector sponsored by Tenet. Thank you to Tenet. So do not interact with this person. Do not write them on whatever number this is. Someone sent me screenshots. They're basically just trying to get money out of you for a shipping fee because you won, but the winner has not been decided. It will be decided by Tenet after February 28th once the giveaway closes. But FYI, please do not fall scam to that. I mean, hopefully it's a great video. Like, you guys got a lot of information from it, because we do go over a lot of low interest rates on that video. So definitely check it out. JPOV, out of curiosity, can we use the credit union for any car such as a Challenger, or do you recommend a Tesla? You can use for anything. You can use those credit unions, those little financings for any car that you are interested in. Too many white Tesla Model Ys everywhere. Yeah, that ain't that the truth. California is filled with yeah, you get faster delivery if it's white. Yeah, I think it just costs like cheaper for them to create. Cake batter if tests. Yeah. Tesla got your back until the delivery day. Yeah, no, actually, Tesla got your back until you place an order, and then they're poof, and they're gone. You never hear from them. Harry Chu, long wait times is the root of a customer complaints about the bad customer service. They need to keep wait times under 90 days. Yeah, I mean, that would be amazing if we can get production ramp and all that stuff, but they got to play this demand